Yo yo, what up YouTube? Gonna be playing some Freya in the jungle. The build that I'm gonna be running today is Shoes of the Magi, Hastened Ring, Ring of Hecate, Toxic Blade, Demonic Grip, and Route of Tahuti. Freya is considered a late game hyper carry. She is out of the meta currently with the buffs to anti-heal, and with most solo laners going Thorns, she just gets shredded by that. I still think that she's really strong. Her mid game can be super good with Hastened Ring online and Ring of Hecate. You could also try going Bancroft's Town. I still think that that's a viable option on her. Bancroft's is just busted. Talking about Freya in the jungle with ganking, early game her 2, the Pulse, has a slow on it, and her 3, the third ability, is a Whoop. It's a knockup. So she has a little bit of CC, but her early game ganks suck. They really do. You should almost never gank unless the perfect situation comes up. I also started off with Blank. This is just bad on Freya. I'm just doing it because it's fun. You should almost always either have Beads or Aegis. I'm trying to gank, put some pressure on the map. Cabrakan gets Cern Beads. And I can't do anything at this point. My 2 ran out. I can't hit him with ranged autos. It's just terrible. Let that be a lesson. Pretty much never try to gank early game with Freya. I'm actually kind of glad that I ganked there just to show you guys how bad it is. We did make it to where Chiron kind of just gets to free farm. So it's not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, I said never doing that again. It's pretty funny. It's just bad. Her early game can be pretty rough. We just farmed for a little bit. I picked up my speed. I still haven't backed yet. Cthulhu's over there soloing the blue. It was kind of bad. Thanks for the leash, bud. We just took that from him. Once Freya gets boots and she hits level 5, the ganks can be pretty viable. But really you should just be farming the camps until you hit level 5 and you have Shoes of the Magi. Unfortunately, Chiron was out of position. Nobody was near him. He just got pulled by Herc. And, you know, Cern, it was just a 2v1 there. Okay, now I have Shoes of the Magi online, and I also have my ultimate. Herc showing up in mid. He's putting the pressure. Hercules is so strong. I don't know how they haven't nerfed his 3. He does so much damage, and he has so much sustain in his kit. He doesn't even have to build damage to just destroy squishies. Our Cthulhu is winning lane. That's about the only good thing that's happening in this game. Chiron got rotated on. Herc has horrific. I just have to leave.
That's too bad.
That's one of the benefits of Blink, though. You can get out. I do have tier 2 Hastened Ring online. I think Hastened Ring is a really good item. Second item, you should almost always have this on Freya for the jungle, so that way you can chase people down. Otherwise, you can't really use your combo and stick to people. I just pretty much ran over to the speed. Thank God that driving strike didn't hit me. Good kill by Cabrakan. I should have ran right to the tower as soon as I heard the boulder. Herc just threw it over the Cabrakan wall. Freya's killing my life. I don't have anything for Cabrakan right now. He gets pulled. I'm just basically watching a buddy die. That feels so bad. I still don't have Hastened Ring online. I'm trying to help out mid though. Yeah, Herc's just annoying. That was a garbage whoop by me. Our mid tower is already down, by the way.
Enemy missing right.
Thank you, Kabrakin. I'm just dead there. If you guys didn't notice, what you can do with Freya is use your 2. Uller got out, by the way. But what you can do with Freya is use your 2, auto attack, and in the middle of the projectile, you can use your 1. And as long as they're a certain distance away, the damage from the 1 will get buffed on that auto attack that you used. So just a little tip on Freya, it's kind of cool. Some people might not know that one, just playing her for the first time. Things aren't looking too bad. Cthulhu is mopping in that lane. We're 2-1. It's 10 minutes in. This is just good. As long as we're not dying all the time, we'll be able to scale. Good cleanse by Chiron. I just missed way too many autos. Not the best fight by me, but luckily my team was there. We all played pretty well, so I didn't have to play it perfectly for us to win. That's just great news, getting a Gold Fury 11 minutes into the game. I do have Tier 2 Ring of Hecate online. That's what I'm talking about with Freya. I don't even have Ring of Hecate, I just have Hastened Ring online, and I can just destroy squishies at this point of the game. We are able to invade Hebo's speed since he's dead, and the enemy team was trying to rotate from our side of the map to mid. That was a good turnaround by Pwash. Freya's ultimate might be one of my favorite ults in the game. It feels so good when you land all 4. That's a super important tip when you're playing Freya. Don't try to whoop people when they're stunned. I noticed that Uller didn't have his abilities up when he used his axe, so I did whoop him after that, so that way I could just get into range. But I see a lot of Freyas doing that. After a target gets stunned, they use their whoop right away. It's just not good. You pretty much make it to where the stun was useless. Always try to give your team a little bit of time before CC chaining them. This is just a garbage play that's about to happen. I'm sticking it in with the team. I was gonna die to the fire rings. Or the fire circles. I don't even know what you call them. 100% I was gonna die to that. That was a team play. There was no way that I was able to help them there. Cthulhu ended up dying. Everybody got out other than them. I do have Ring of Hecate online, Tier 2 Toxic Blade. Freya's 3 can be super useful. It can make it to where your teammates that were out of position can get in range to do damage to them. I really like Freya's kit. I think she's more fun than the majority of the hunters in the game. And she's considered a mage hunter. Or that's what I consider her anyway. We're able to get the left tower. Kabrakin kind of baits me. All good though. Cthulhu is still popping off. I pretty much did nothing in that lane. That god is just insanely strong. Our team's deciding to go to Gold Fury. I do have quite a bit of gold in hand. Uller almost gets caught out. We get another gold. We're pushing ahead. This is huge for us. Since I am playing a late game hyper carry, the longer this game goes, the worse it gets for the enemy team. Herc legit came out of nowhere. I had to dump my beads and ult. Oh, that always feels super bad. It's totally fine though. CERN is trying to split push. I don't know if he stopped moving because he knew that he was gonna die or what, but he could have put up a fight at least. I will take it. From that wave, I just push up, go over to the red buff. Figured I wouldn't show me running to it. Our Cthulhu is getting rotated on pretty hard. I'm fighting into 2 tanks right now. This is the worst feeling. I don't have Demonic Grip online yet. Also, Kabrak and Tremors basically juked the shit out of me. In the way that Sunwoo is. Just take a deep breath, and then we'll head back in. There we go, now we're landing the autos. Look at that lifesteal though. It's disgusting. I missed 2 on my ult there. Doesn't matter though, CERN's dead. 4 of them are dead. This Phoenix should be guaranteed. I'm looking a little bit low on mana. We back up from that. Now I have Demonic Grip online. Freya's just straight up like a machine gun, man. You step in her path and you get mowed. Unless you have thorns. The Wukong one gets me. That's alright though. We'll take that trade. Our Cthulhu's just being Cthulhu. The whole team's cleaning up. There we go, we got him. My team did do FG while I was still dead, so it feels kind of bad. This Wukong doesn't realize that I have Demonic Grip now. And he just got shredded. He had to dump his ult. That's one of the things, even if he pops thorns there, I win that trade. It's just in team fights, it's pretty gross. I was shooting the rest of my ults out of rage, because I knew that I wasn't going to be able to kill Wukong after the second. But luckily, Kabrakan ended up ulting him in, so that felt pretty good. I should really be with my team right now. I'm kind of just zoning off too, though. Okay, Herc just got shredded. I don't even have the FG buff either. If I would have had that, I would have been hitting snappers. We have almost 3k gold in hand. But we're still pushing. Just look at that, man. Freya is viable. I don't care what anybody says. It's just you really need to play safe in the early game. I understand why she's not viable in, you know, top tier play. But in casuals and, you know, diamond ranked, she can definitely be played. I was trolling. I should have just been hitting the Titan from max range and that wouldn't have happened, but I was trying to do the damage. It almost costed us ending there. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the montage coming up. It's going to be a pretty long one. Let me know what you want to see next, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
earth shakes when the bombs scream until our last breath, every heartbeat. You know I'll come running. You go to war, then I'm going with you. Pick up my sword, yeah, there's nothing I won't do. When you sound the alarm and the chaos is rising, leading the charge, yeah, I'm coming out fighting. Swear on the breath that I breathe, I'll never retreat, yeah, I'll be your army. When your nightmares turn to real life and the ground's filled up with landmines, we will face it standing side by side.